Final Fantasy 2 because June is the month of my birthday, and I just don't have any patience for anything else. Fancy right now, so um, it's such a terrible week for the intro video. I accidentally hit the button. Oh well. YouTube streaming or the starting thing, anyways. Game. I'm gonna do English. Assign names to these characters. My Final Fantasy thing is I like to do, when I get to name things, WWE references. This guy, looking at his face and his nose, he reminds me of Owen Hart, so I'm gonna go with O. Aria, honestly, she kind of, I mean, that face makes me think she's like conniving. But I'm pretty sure, especially considering the intro video, she's completely different. But there, she kind of reminds me of Dawn Marie. Actually, you know what? She's God. I don't know that well. Guys, Stunted Manor. Hurricane. Got options for stunted with Festus. Go with Festus. And Leon is Maria's older brother and the new dark. Okay, they're Maria's older brother and Stephanie. We don't have a choice. I wish these characters fit and I could do all of them as members of the corporation, but not gonna happen. Because like Ken Shamrock would be I do, and they don't want to be boss man. But that's not gonna happen. Start a game with these names. Yeah. Long-lived peace. Cats that wander aimlessly. At an end. I've got fire! Oh my god, the fire hurts. Fire itself is hurting. Fire can feel pain. It's because I miss pieces. Whatever. I want to be funny. Not... I want to be serious. Watching this, probably read this for yourself. So why do I? By the way, this is probably gonna be where YouTube video starts. So I'm gonna explain a couple things. One, I've had a crappy week. Even though I was supposed to be doing Undertale right now, I feel like grinding out some goddamn Final Fantasy. I figured probably one of the most frustrating leveling system Final Fantasy would be the best way to... I just refuse to do them outside of them. But as you can see, my characters are named Furion. I've changed to Owen. Rhea. I have changed to Steph. Owen is a reference to Owen Hart. Because, I don't know, his portrait looks Owen Hart to me. Steph is a reference to Stephanie McMahon, because her picture kind of looked like her. My theme is WWE, what I do. Since, Guy has got stunted speech, I figured I did Festus, or speak. The other option was Bubba Ray or like Bubba, but I wasn't going to go down that route. Not without Devon. And then since Leon is Maria's older brother, I named him Shane because Shane McMahon is Stephanie McMahon's older. And now it's time for an unwinnable fight. Ow. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. And she's dead. Nah, you're supposed to lose that part. They're way too strong for you. Black Knights. They have fainted. Obviously, they will perish in these woods without us putting down a killing blow. Oh, no, we're gonna take this one and two. Only three there. I've given him epilepsy. Will he live? Inbu. Oh, I sense a strong life force. Gain consciousness. Found them like this on the escape from fallen from terrible wound. By the time we brought them here, I fear we were already too late. Well, we were all just stabbed with lances, so yeah, pretty goddamn terrible. His life is not in danger. The sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest for now. Best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for it. I gotta get comfy. My car is broken down. A third time now since we've bought it in December. This time it is a coolant problem. We couldn't drive it because it's not holding any coolant. So that's why if you're watching on Twitch, it says donation drive, because I am trying my best to see if I can afford a little bit of money to try to help with our expenses, because frankly, I work, my wife works, and we're still struggling. And we have a 7-year-old, so like any additional work is going to, he's not going to have us parents. It sucks so much. That will be an internet. We cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. Sorry if you're hearing me move the microphone, but I'm trying to get it in a position that is best to hear me without it being in my face so I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm just wondering where he is. This is heaven, Owen. Shane! Steph! Festus! Where are you? Apparently you two were okay. Owen, you're alive. I thought you... I'm fine, Steph. And alright too, Festus? Wait, where's Shane? Princess of Finn, save us. But Shane not here. I see. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. Now we're all gonna do the weird trick where we hop on your back and disappear from the video with the player. Until an important part where we need to speak comes out. So you regained your strength. Very good. The life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please allow us to join the rebel army. I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes. Hey, don't you realize we are the main characters of a Final Fantasy game? It is our destiny to win. But we have no homes. Not anymore. The Imperials attacked our parents. I'm truly sorry, but even so, this changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair. You know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. Password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. Here's another weird mechanic. Learn Wild Rose. Ask Wild Rose. Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Finn. It's just a conversation mechanic that sometimes used for other things. It represents our hope for a future that flourishes in both strength and beauty, and what will become of Finn now. Heard that the Empire's captives have been taken there and suffer even as we speak. Steph, your brother, Shane is missing. Is he not? It's possible that he's being held in Finn as well. But Finn is far too dangerous now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. Man at my right is Minwu, white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance. There's no keen turns to learn. I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You will begin by journeying to the Finn. That is the first step towards realizing your fate. See, he is just actively contradicting her right now. He's like, it's like, it's dangerous. You will be killed. No, you must go to Finn, is what he's like. Ask Wild Rose. You've wasted no time in using the password. It's an RPG. You got everything. Heed well the information I will bring you. You cannot learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Finn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Finn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. Wondering about... Oh, you talked to me. You son of a bitch! The port of Paloom lies not far east of here, but a lake separates us, so you won't be able to reach the town without a canoe. Oh, so we gotta go back to get into canoes again, huh? Yeah, no. Heading to Finn, are we? It's not my place to tell you what to do, but I'd reconsider if I were you. It's a dangerous place to be, you see. The city is crawling with the Emperor's monsters. To the north lies a small village called Gatria. Judging by the look of you, you'd be lucky to make it that far. Before you go anywhere, I suggest you visit the room with the sigil that saved your life. There you'll find people who can teach you a thing or two about adventuring. I think you're going to need all the advice you can spare. This is the Rebel Army's war room. Probably say the same thing. And yes, you do have the fast walk in this game too. Holy crap, where did all you guys come from? Well, let's start here. Shall I teach you a thing or two about weapons? Yes. There are 7 weapon categories: swords, spears, axes, stabs, knives, bows, and unarmed. Swords, spears, axes, staves, and knives are one-handed weapons and can be equipped along with a shield. It is also possible to equip 2 one-handed weapons, one in each hand. Equipping a bow requires 2 free hands, but allows a character to attack from the rear row of the party formation. Fighting unarmed is also a splendid choice that can be as powerful as any weapon. Fortunately, equipping a shield cuts an unarmed combatant's attack power in half. So if you plan on fighting unarmed, it's probably wise just to skip shields altogether. Do we have weapons right now? Equipment. A broadsword and a buckler. Bow, barehanded. Oh, she's got leather armor. Axe spear. Armor. He's definitely the higher damage of the two. Do I have any items on me? No. Magic? Nope. Oh! It tells me their weapon, their hand preference. Yeah, that's front, that's back. Okay, she's gonna be in the back though, because she's got a bow. Alright, we're just gonna save here because I went into it anyways, so I may as well. As I said, this game, Final Fantasy 2 is a weird leveling system. And I'm not sure really how else to put it. It levels based on use. So like if you want to up your HP, you need to get hit. If you want to up your evasiveness, I think you need to actually evade. So, you know, as it's lower to get experience in that. As lower levels, but you know, on the other hand, your E will go up. And there's ways to exploit this. Obviously, you know, you can go if you want to grind out HP, let's say, HP and magic and stuff like that, for your healer and your black mage and your entire party. Go to an area with really low level monsters, cast fire and like heal on yourself over and over and over again until you're out of MP. Your MP will go up, your like magic will go up, your magic defense might go up too. Your HP will go, all your entire party's HP will go up. It's just something you can do. Would you care to hear about the information displayed on the status screen? Yes. You cannot develop the attributes and abilities displayed on the status screen by fighting, or you can develop the fighting battles. Attributes such as strength and magic will change according to the actions you take in battle. If a character attacks, his or her strength and weapon skill may improve. Similarly, if a character uses magic, his or her spirit, intelligence, and magic level may improve. There are 11 different attributes that can change. Would you like me to explain these 11 attributes in more detail? Yes. HP. If a character loses HP during a battle, his or her maximum HP will increase. This is what I was explaining. Participating in lengthy battles can also increase maximum HP. You don't necessarily have to get hit, it can be a long battle. If a character's MP drops during battle, his or her maximum MP will rise. Strength. Attacking during a battle will increase a character's strength. Stamina. If a character loses HP during a battle, his or her stamina will improve. I'm not sure what the difference between stamina and HP is. Spirit. Using white magic in battle will increase the caster's spirit. Agility. Being attacked by a foe will raise agility. Okay, so you don't have to dodge. Being attacked will increase agility, which will increase your evasion. Intelligence. Using black magic in battle will increase the caster's intelligence, which is what affects damage. So the more you actually attack with black magic, the more MP you get, and the stronger the spells get. As I said, it's a weird system. It's one of the more frustrating systems, but at the same time, it's a very it rewards you for use. It rewards you for how you play. And your characters will increase based on how you play. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like Elder Scrolls. No, like in the Elder Scrolls games, like in Morrowind, if you would jump around everywhere, your jump height will increase over time. Eventually, you're jumping over buildings. That's not a joke. Magic. If a character's MP drops during battle, his or her magic will rise. Accuracy. As strength rises, so will accuracy. Equipping better weapons will also improve accuracy. Evasion. Attacked by foes will raise evasion. Equipping a shield will also improve evasion. Okay, agility might actually be like your speed. Yeah, instead of speed, it's just agility. Okay, magic defense. When foes cast magic on a character, her magic defense will rise. I think it's just if you're hit by magic. So you can use magic on yourself and it will still make your magic defense go up. As you can see, it never hurts to try out all manner of things in battle. You want to know more about the flee command, am I right? I think we know what flee does. Would you like to hear about monsters? I could use a monster story. There are many different types of monsters. Some monsters are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. For example, the undead are weak against fire, and aquatic monsters are weak against lightning. However, there are also monsters that absorb particular elemental attacks. Casting fire on a monster made of flame will heal it instead of doing damage, which I think is a change from Final Fantasy 1 to Final Fantasy 2. I think if you were to cast something that was a fire-based creature, fire on it either did little damage or no damage, but like you did no damage to it, it didn't heal it. This game, you can heal monsters, and they can heal themselves by casting things like fire on them if they are capable of doing so. You can damage zombies and other undead with restorative magic like cure and items like garlic. I'm assuming garlic's like a potion, or is it just because of garlic? Okay, whatever. But be careful when using spells that steal HP or MP, such as drain and osmosis. When used against the undead, these spells can backfire and hurt you instead, because their life force is negative energy. Shall I tell you about the treasure chests? I mean, I know what treasure chests are, but anyways, yeah. Let's act like I'm a complete idiot, except for Flea. Treasure chests can obtain things like items and gil. Many treasure chests are also hold rare items you'll not find for sale in any shop. If you're lucky enough to come across such items, hold on to them. Treasure chests aren't all gil and glory by any means. Some chests conceal monsters lurking within. There's no way to know what's inside a chest until you open it, but monsters often accompany especially good loot. Well, there is a way of knowing, and it's called a guide, a game guide. But I'm not going to use a game guide for this game. I'm going to go. It's mostly blind. It's been so long since I played. I do not remember what to do in this game. But that's the thing about me going the future Final Fantasy games. Outside of 13 and 10 and 8, I don't remember a lot of what to do in these games. So I've played almost all of them, but I don't remember enough that it may as well be blind. It's been years. Like, I played 6 when I was a kid. I know I'm only 27, but and in a few weeks 28. But I mean, I've been an adult for 10 years. And that was nearly 10 years before that when I played them. Nearly 20 years. My memory retention, while good, is not that perfect. I don't have an eidetic memory. Would you like to learn about armor? Yeah, sure. There are 4 types of armor: shields, helms, body armor, and gauntlets. Shields are equipped in the same fashion as one-handed weapons, either the right hand or the left. Since wearing a shield only requires one hand, you can also equip one-handed weapon along with it. So you choose, you can equip 2 shields, 1 in each hand. This makes it impossible to attack. However, helms are equipped on the head, gauntlets on the hands and forearms, and body armor, of course, on the body. Provided you can afford it, you should always keep your party protected with good armor. With a section of like a monk, like in Final Fantasy 1, where you don't really put anything on them and they perform much better. Like, you can give them nunchaku, but barehanded, they're much stronger. What would you say to a little left in skill levels, huh? Sure. Skill levels can be divided into two broad categories: weapon skill levels and magic skill levels. But wait, there's more. Weapon skill levels are divided by your weapon type, such as swords and axes. Similarly, magic skill levels are divided by spell. Spells like Cure and Fire each have their own skill level. Basically, on top of your basic attributes, you also get better with you also get better with spells and better with weapons as you use them. Think about it like in World of Warcraft, where they had weapon skill, where you get more accurate and you have a better, like a slightly increased chance of critting. I think you had a slightly increased chance of critting as your skill raised, though you in World of Warcraft you had a skill cap. I don't know about in this game. I don't know exactly how the levels work in the game, so it's just dependent on what limits there are. I think there's a certain point where you can fight certain things and you're just, either you have no gains and there's no gains anymore, or the gains are so small they're barely noticeable. Which is the downside of trying to grind low-level things. As at least when you have experience with levels, you were always capable of just, I mean, even small monsters give you some experience. You fight 600 goblins, you'll gain a goddamn level. You know what I'm saying? Attacking with a given type of weapon improves corresponding weapon skill. As your skill level rise, your attack and accuracy will, with those types of weapons, will likewise improve. Casting a given spell improves the corresponding magic skill. Spells becoming more powerful and effective as their skill levels rise. It's possible in this game you only get you get like fire, and then it becomes basically like Fire Aga as you get better. I don't remember. I'm not sure. Plus, I don't know what version of the game I played. Not the PSP one, which is this. I don't suppose I can interest you in a lesson on magic? Yeah, sure. There are two schools of magic: black magic and white magic. White magic specializes in healing and support spells. For example, Cure restores lost HP and life revives characters who've been KO'd. Black magic, on the other hand, specializes in offensive spells. Blizzard deals ice damage, Thunder deals lightning damage, and so on. Players can learn both black and white magic spells in any combination. However, a character can only learn a maximum of 16 spells, and you can use the discard command to remove spells a character has already learned. Discarded spells can be learned again, but their levels reset to 1, so discard spells with caution. Dice. Though I don't know if it's Furion or Leon that's better black mage. I guess we'll have to. Especially after I get which I named Shane in this. Furion, which I named Owen. Because, like, you see their skill level. You can't see so much. Up to 22. Oh, that's the best way to look at things. But you can also skill over all the weapons. Armed at the top, that's knives, swords, staves, axes, spears, bows, and magic on him is 5. Intelligence is 10. His strength and stamina professor much higher. Ability on her's higher, her intelligence is higher, so she might actually be the black mage here. The preference for the black mage, which makes Leon possibly which works well. Which means if Leon's got a higher spirit, to get him preference for the white mage. We'll just have to see where to go. If I don't get him early enough, I will make Owen I'll make a white mage. Let's see what we... And she does seem like a black mage and a back fighter because she's got a bow. 20 HP. They all have 10 MP, and that's probably because all their magic is 5. And MP might just be double magic. I have no idea. So when I talk to... Part 1's going to be really boring. Would you allow me to teach you about key terms? Yeah, sure. In the course of a conversation with someone, a particular important word may come up. When this happens, 3 commands will appear. Ask, learn, and items. Select learn to commit the key term to memory. You can then ask people about any key term you've learned. Keep in mind that only certain words can be learned in this way. To show someone an item from your inventory, select items. When you learn a new word or find rare items, you should ask people about the words or show them what you found. Okay, last guy. Would you like me to explain the formation command to you? Yes. Use the formation command to assign characters to either the front or rear row of the party's battle formation. Characters in the front row can attack using any types of weapons. Characters in the rear can only attack using bows or magic. However, the attack are also safe from direct attacks. Assign each character to the row that best suits her abilities. So yes, she's going to be a mage of some sort, probably. They might all have magic at some point. The promises of that. Let's go over here. Yeah, there's a room. Much bigger than it looked on the outside. This is the king's bedchamber. Naturally, was sorely wounded in the flight from Finn. He's been resting here for some time now. Say the exact same thing. Let's see if we can talk to him. King of Finn, an arrow struck me in the back during the battle, leaving me in this state. Perhaps I really have grown old. My daughter Hilda now serves as regent. You should speak with her. I did speak with her. You got a sword sitting right there doing nothing, and I can't take it. Curious. I want to know if there's items I can take. I swear in Final Fantasy 1, the game would have stuff to say about some of these things I'm looking at here. This game, no. This game don't give a fuck. What's with this nonsense? There is a chest over here, and I want it. Potion obtained from the chest. Woohoo! I can heal myself once. Good night.
Alright, let's talk to all these guys. You're in a rebel hideout in the town of Altair. Gordon, the Prince of Kashwan, hiding out here in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something had made him lose faith in himself. I'm sure we're going to work with Gordon later. Princess Hitler fled here when Finn was sacked. So he's doing a remarkable job in leading the rebel army while His Majesty recovers.